So the peanut butter that I usually buy when I'm off at school is a particular kind from the store Meyer. It's this stuff, which I took the wrapping off of. I'll throw a picture on the screen if I can find it. But the reason I buy this stuff is because it is just peanuts. Because most peanut butters are full of sugars and hydrogenated fats, hydrogenated oils, which are two things that are really not good for you. When really all peanut butter needs to be is peanuts. But as you can see, I'm running low, and there are no Meyer stores in the area, and I haven't found any like just peanut butter anywhere near me. I'm gonna make my own with this and with these. I've done this before. A while back, I made a video where I made my own peanut butter, and actually I just looked is over like 4,000 views, so people apparently enjoyed the video. These are plain peanuts. This is a hand mixer. So I'm gonna use these two things to make this. But I figured since I'm like making my own peanut butter, I might as well customize it. So I'm gonna add in a little bit of protein powder. It's gonna be a chocolate peanut butter. And then I'm gonna make some homemade hand ground protein peanut butter. Okay, so I think I'll just use all of them. I recall this being extremely difficult and taking me quite a long time, so here we go. Okay, so after like 3 minutes of grinding, there's still just, it's only a little bit ground up. The sides are kind of foggy, you can't really see through. So just from this top view, still not much progress. Okay, so now about 6 minutes in, this is what it looks like, and then we're starting to clump up a little bit more. These is a lot of like whole peanuts still in here, but to whatever extent you can see, you probably can't. But on the sides, they're starting to get a little bit of like a peanut buttery texture buildup in these little ridges. Progress. Okay, 10 minutes in. This is what we have. Definitely starting to clump up a lot more. Definitely starting to get some residue on the sides, as you can kind of see there. I was gonna say, I'm starting to sweat. This is pretty intense. And I will also say, I have a blender, I have a food processor, and I'm choosing to do this because it creates more engaging video content. Starting to lose track of time, but we are really making progress now. As you can see, it's starting to stick to the sides, which is a very good sign. Getting a lot of buildup on the sides there. Still definitely some good chunks. Still not even close to like a chunky peanut butter at this point, but it's almost peanut butter. I should have brought like a spatula or something. Okay, really getting there now. We've got some peanut buttery consistency going. I think I'm gonna add two things now. First, I think I'm gonna put just a small amount of water. I don't mind it, I actually kind of prefer peanut butter to be a little liquidy, less thick. Yeah, it's like that much. That was probably too much. Maybe that will make the process easier. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I think I'm gonna also add this now. I really should have like figured out how much of this I put in here so I could like calculate what the macros of this is gonna be, but I don't really know. 1 scoop, we'll go 1.5. 1/2 scoops, about 30 grams of protein. Keep it close to peanut butter, not add too much of the protein powdery feel to it. Oh, this thing sure does make a lot of noise. This is not going. Oh, that smells really good. Not going as smoothly as I would have hoped. There's a lot of this, which I think means that's not really doing much in there. I'm sweating so bad. Okay, so I just went downstairs, grab a spoon, because I think I'm gonna need to mix this around a little more manually, clean off the sides, but we're making a lot of progress. You can see that it's starting to become a lot more crumbly down the bottom. We got a little bit more peanut buttery. I think this texture is gonna be a little weird due to the water and the protein powder I added, making a mess on my nice, clean new table. Scrape down the sides a little bit, mix it around. Okay, back to work. We are getting there. Okay, so as you can kind of see here, it is starting to stick to the bottom in like a solid layer here. Just gonna have to keep bringing it up, moving it around with the spoon, going back to work. Not gonna concerned at this point that the protein powder has completely ruined the texture. Okay, so all I'm getting at this point is, which means that it's no longer really doing much. Here is consistency that I'm left with, still a bit crumbly. But if you pack it in, it makes something like somewhat peanut buttery. It's a chunky peanut butter, that's for sure. But you know, the protein powder should have been a late add. Should have come much later in the process. So I think all the oils from the peanuts are not really spreading, making it creamy like it should. I don't know how this stuff works. At this point, it seems I'm making no further progress. So just gonna kind of do this, scoop it out, load it up, pack it down a little bit. Made a decent amount. This is it's a good amount of peanut butter. We'll pack this down. I don't know, it'll feel more like peanut butter to me if it's packed in, but it doesn't look like peanut butter. But here's the final product. That is some homemade peanut butter. Just take another look at that. I don't know how well you can tell. I mean, you saw it. This really isn't, it's not peanut butter. I will say though, last time I did this, I believe that the oils started to rise up to the top and I started being able to mix it in a little more afterwards. So this might become more peanut buttery in the next few days. Hopefully it does, because this, once again, not quite peanut butter. Well, that was my attempt, and that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I am going to go put this somewhere nice in the kitchen to enjoy later. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.